friends, it's Armstrong from Other Miniatures, and today we're gonna be doing a Gaslands police. Like, this dinky is just absolute. Yeah, it's lovely. It is awesome. It couldn't be much worse. It was in the set for the garage. Like, it was like a little circular garage, and that was inside. So it is actually smaller than any other dinky that I have, I think. Yeah, like this pickup, Volkswagen Beetle, it's actually a little bit longer than the body of Beetle. Yeah. Then we have a Mini, but it's a extended Mini, so it is longer than it. It's just tiny. It is like a squashed car. Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't mind. Oh, it's gonna be funny to work with it. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna armor him. Yeah. So we're gonna use the rocket launcher as his weapon, and he's gonna have it on the back window. So we need to armor that back window. And I'm just thinking because that's 5, 10, 20. Yeah, all together. I'm just thinking if we're gonna add anything else from the 3D printing box. Because like we have the front window cover, yeah? That can cover a side window, and maybe the cutoffs can cover the rest of it. This can cover the back window, and yeah, that's gonna be enough for the windows. That front in here is kind of a little bit meh for what we are doing to this car. So I'm thinking we should probably look into getting it a little bit more oomph. So let's just give it a giant engine. And yeah, that's gonna be silly enough, I guess. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty much just adding 3D printed parts to a car that I already kind of lost interest in before I even started building it. But let's have fun with it. Like, sometimes you just have to go silly and see where it's gonna get you. So this misprint, because it isn't printed correctly, is actually better fitting than that entirely printed one. So yep, let's go with the misprint for the front window. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, look at this. Straight away looks more menacing. Now this giant engine block, like, we're just gonna cover the police, and then, you know, he's not gonna be even able to see from the front window. Yeah. But like, I counting this car, you know, costing like 50p, because the set was actually quite big, and the car was probably the smallest thing in that set. Yeah, that's gonna work. Let's just cover this. There we go, and now we can add the rockets on top of that. Even though sitting like that would be better, but no, he's gonna be ballistic. So shooting like he was an archer. There we go. Now this. Whoa, that just takes so much. So we're gonna cut this. Roughly yay much. Let's see. Yeah, that works. It's kind of stupid because he cannot really look, only the passenger in the back can look through the window, which, you know, in the back of the police cruiser, you should have criminals locked down, not, you know, your colleagues. So yeah, like, Okay, and now this, we can cut it into 2 pieces. And have it cover this. It's gonna give it even a little bit more scrappy look than what it was before. Alright, so we have all of that. Like, it is armored, yeah? It's like the big engine gonna probably be able to pull this somehow. But my god, that would be one of the heaviest cruisers ever. Because let's just remember that police cruisers have actually reinforced doors, yeah? So they are heavier. Those tiny wheels, I was considering changing them, but I think that just for the lol factor, we're gonna leave them. Yeah, and I put the engine crooked, which is not the first time. But yeah, now let's just paint him, and we're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. But I'm gonna be honest, I have laps building this, so it's all good. So this good boy was supposed to be blue, but I have a gold paint from painting a previous car inside of my airbrush, and then I added blue and was like, oh, it's just gonna blow a little bit of gold and then blue on top of that, but it mixed inside of the airbrush into this green, and I actually like it, so I'm gonna keep it. Haha, there you go. Like what Bob Ross said, you know, we don't make mistakes here, we just have small happy accidents. Yeah, so this is a very happy little accident because I actually like this color. It reminds me of the Games Workshop metallic green from when I started collecting Lizardmen originally, because that was my very first army. They were released in the box set was actually Lizardmen versus Bretonia. Yeah, so my friend bought the box and I was just buying minis from him one by one. Like, his parents were much better off than mine, so I could only afford to buy the minis from him, you know, like I said, piece by piece from that box set. But eventually I got everything. I even got myself a salamander, and that salamander was actually painted in the metallic green. I don't know why I chose metallic green for the creature, but that was the color that I chose. I was young, and that metallic green just looked so good to me that I needed to use it. But you know, it's a long time ago in the town called Kickapoo. Yeah. So now let's just do a little bit of modding this up. The colors, again, dark brown and light brown. And these have such a small wheels that I really need to, you know, to work on that a little bit. So let's just blob it on the wheels. Yeah, and around the wheel wells, just a random little slabs of brown. Okay, and now the lighter brown. Like, this is a police car, you know, it's probably been through hell and back a couple of times. So, yep. And now the other thing that I was thinking about doing is the blue and red siren, because, you know, it's how the police cars should be. And where do I have my blue color? I have the magic blue in here. I'm just thinking, where did I put the red? Do I have... That's orange, not red. Oh, I can just use a bright orange. I have this, well, not bright, it is dark, molten lava for the other side, so just a little bit of... Oh my goodness, that's so thick. Let's just give it a little bit of squeeze and hope it's gonna go out. There we go. It's still gonna look like red, so it doesn't matter. And let's go with the blue. I don't know which side is which. I never pay attention to stuff like that. Yeah, so let's just paint one side in blue. And you know, for such a cheap casting, I think that I paid like 150 for the little garage it came in, and for the car. And you know, it's actually quite decent. It is a little bit small, yeah. Let's be honest, it's really in between smaller cars comparing to other ones, but it is decent. It is decent, so it turned out well. It's a funny one. Well, it's actually showing us orange, but what can we do? I'm happy with this. Yeah, let's just give it a few minutes to dry, and we're gonna throw it on the spin table. And we have my little police car, done and dusted. I think that green is some of the sheriffs are using green cars. I gotta be honest, I have no clue. Yeah, but it is a just happy little accident that, you know, I mixed the paints this way by accident again, and it turned out very well. I like this metallic green with a little bit of a golden sheen in it, because if you look at the right angle with the light, it actually have a gold sheen in the paint. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect much from this build. I was expecting that it's gonna be a massive failure, but now that I look at it, it actually looked good, even though one of those windows is literally a patch job. But you know, Gaslands worthy, a little bit of weathering, not too much, so it isn't like, you know, all dirty and bang up. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Simple, easy build. So you know what to do. If you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else want to watch it. And everyone have a great day and take care. Bye bye.